Hey guys, how we doing and how we feeling today? I know it's been quite a while since we've done this, but we're back. Feels really good to be back. And well, this marks the beginning of season 2 of Pop and Bop. So here we go. So today we're going to talk about, as of the time of this recording, tomorrow's 64th Annual GRAMMY Awards. And we're talking about my predictions for the Grammys. So, okay. First of all, let me just say we're gonna keep it simple here because there are a lot of categories. There's only so much time. And also, since we really love to talk about pop music here, we're gonna keep it simple and just stick to 7 categories. The big 4 and 3 of the 4 pop categories, okay? Okay, let's go. So first we have Record of the Year, and let me just add this 2 things. One, we're gonna talk about who I'm rooting for personally to win that category and who I actually expect, objectively speaking, to win that award. And also, I pretty much listen to every single song and every single album of these categories. However, with the artists nominated in Best New Artist, I did not listen to every single one of them, but some of them I did. Okay? Anyways, with Record of the Year, we have I Still Have Faith in You by ABBA, Freedom by Jon Batiste, I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon, Right on Time by Brandi Carlile, Kiss Me More by Doja Cat featuring SZA, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Montero, Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, and finally Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. Okay, so I'm rooting for Driver's License to win, and I actually expect Driver's License to win as well. Okay, so moving on to Album of the Year, we have We Are by Jon Batiste, Love for Sale by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, Justice Triple Chucks Deluxe by Justin Bieber, Planet Her Deluxe by Doja Cat, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Back of My Mind by Her, Montero by Lil Nas X, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo, Evermore by Taylor Swift, and Donda by Kanye West. Okay, so here I am rooting for Sour to win, and I expect Sour to win as well. Okay, then we have Song of the Year. We have Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran, A Beautiful Noise by Alicia Keys and Brandi Carlile, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, Fight for You by Her, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic, Montero, Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X, Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon, and Right on Time by Brandi Carlile. Okay, so here I'm also rooting for Driver's License to win, and I expect Driver's License to win as well. Okay, and finally, out of the big 4, we have Best New Artist. So I hope I pronounce this right. We have Arooj Aftab, Jimmy Allen, Baby Keem, Phineas, Glass Animals, Japanese Breakfast, The Kid Laroi, Arlo Parks, Olivia Rodrigo, and Saweetie. Okay, I gotta say this. When making my predictions, this was by far the easiest one to land on. Like, I immediately knew, okay, I'm rooting for this artist and I expect this artist to win. And who am I talking about? Yes, Olivia Rodrigo yet again. Okay, so now that we got the big four out of the way, you may be wondering, okay, am I being biased with Olivia Rodrigo and Driver's License? And I would say no. Hear me out here. Okay, so 2 years ago, Billie Eilish swooped the big four categories with her debut album and Bad Guy, if I remember correctly. And I strongly believe, should I say, that Olivia Rodrigo has a really strong chance of doing the same at this year's Grammys. You know, last year was her year, it was her debut. She debuted really strongly with Driver's License, and her debut album Sour was really strongly received around the world, critically acclaimed. And if we're talking about my personal taste, then yes, I really connected with Driver's License. But see, the funny thing is that I didn't connect because I remember the first time I heard the song and I didn't actually connect with it right away. I connected with it the second time around, and you know, with each listen, I grew fonder of the song more and more. And the same thing happened with listening to Sour for the first time. Obviously, after listening to Driver's License, Deja Vu, and what was the other one? Good For You. I didn't really connect with the album as a whole at the beginning, but the more I heard it, the more I admired it, and it actually ended up being my favorite album of 2021. And okay, talking about going back to album of the year a little, there are a lot of strong contenders, I believe, here. For example, we also have Evermore by Taylor Swift, which was a really strong album of 2020. I actually liked it more than Folklore as a whole. We also have, let's see, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, and we have Planet Her Deluxe by Doja Cat. Out of these 10 nominations, I believe Planet Her Deluxe, Happier Than Ever, Sour, and Evermore those are the four that I see with the strongest chances of winning, but I'm sticking to Olivia Rodrigo's Sour. And yeah, okay, so let's move on to pop categories. So first we have Best Pop Solo Performance. We have Anyone by Justin Bieber, Right on Time by Brandi Carlile, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Positions by Ariana Grande, and Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm rooting for Positions to win. However, I believe Happier Than Ever will win. I was really impressed with Billie's performance on this song. You know, if you've listened to this song, which I suspect many of you have at least once, you know that this song starts out really slow. You think it's a ballad, just a ballad, and then the first time we heard it, we were surprised by the second half of the song, which is really explosive. It has like a rock feel to it. So that, mix up within the song, along with Billie's vocals, especially in the second half, it made a really good impression on me. So I think Happier Than Ever will take it. Then we have Best Pop Duo / Group Performance. I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, Lonely by Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco, Butter by BTS, Higher Power by Coldplay, and Kiss Me More by Doja Cat featuring SZA. Okay, so here I'm rooting for Higher Power to win. Out of these 5 songs, that's the one that resonated with me the most. However, I strongly believe that Kiss Me More will take it. Kiss Me More, while I'm not a really big fan of the song, if we're talking about Planet Her Deluxe, that was not one of my favorite songs on the album. However, I do know that last year that song was one of the biggest songs of the year. If we're talking about stats on the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10, ever since I don't remember, I'm not sure, but if I remember correctly, the song debuted strongly in the charts. And I do remember that it stayed in the top 10 for several consecutive weeks of last year. So yeah, that song has a really strong chance of winning this award. And finally, Best Pop Vocal Album, we have Justice Triple Chucks Deluxe by Justin Bieber, Planet Her Deluxe by Doja Cat, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Positions by Ariana Grande, and Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, so here I'm rooting for Positions to win, but I do believe that Happier Than Ever will take it. As much as I love Sour, Happier Than Ever was one of my runner-ups, if I remember correctly, of my top 10 list of 2021 albums. So I want Billie to take this one. And yeah, those are the 7 categories that we're talking about here. And well, even if I don't get any of these right, it would be cool if I get some of these nominations right, if not all of them. Let's see what happens tomorrow at the Grammys. Best of luck to all of the artists here. And well, this has been Pop and Bop. I'm Emilio Fernandez, and thanks for listening. Goodbye.